Yo, this is your boy Ringo back again with another video. We back again. You already done know what it is, fam. What are we talking about? Well, we got a message to your boy Quavo. Why you ain't seeking justice, bro? Why you ain't seeking justice for Takeoff? That's what we talking about today. Why you ain't seeking justice? 2 months passed by. We trying to figure out what's going on. But you ain't fighting for justice. You busy making songs, talking about without you. Got everybody all emotional. You ain't make no public statements. What's up with that? It's not looking good, bro. You're gonna have to come out of the closet, talk to the people, find out what's going on, man. So, hey, we're gonna have this conversation, y'all. Because nobody else ain't doing it. Everybody else is just quiet. Nobody don't want to say nothing. I'm the only one that got to speak about it. Why? I don't understand. It's like, you were with this brother. You took him down near to Houston. You checked in with the Prince brothers. You were arguing. You were the one that was arguing. You were the one that said, let me go before I hurt someone. And then your nephew get deleted. But you don't got nothing to say about it. 2 months, you quiet. Everybody feeling sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. I'm cut from a different cloth where I can see through things. That's why we gotta hold you to public scrutiny. And I know you're gonna watch this video. So why you're not seeking justice for Takeoff? Why we don't see you on the front line talking about the situation with Patrick Clark? They got him in the news, right? They said that he's the alleged shooter, right? Well, he just got bail. I don't see you out here talking about it. What's going on? Why you in hiding, fam? Did you do it? I believe you did. That's my personal opinion. I can believe what I want to believe. I believe you had something to do with Takeoff getting deleted. What say you about that? What say you about what I said? I believe that you had something to do with Takeoff getting deleted. You. Because you ain't saying nothing. And I have to question that. Nobody else is questioning you but me. I want to know what's going on. I haven't heard you made a post yet saying justice for Takeoff. We're gonna get justice for you, fam. You ain't doing nothing. You busy making songs. So you mean to tell me for 2 months straight, you've been in the studio working on a song, but you wasn't working on talking to investigators on what you know in terms of what happened at that bowling alley? You don't got nothing to say, right? You gonna tell me something ain't right? You don't see that there's a problem here? How is it that you was on the floor tending to Takeoff, right? Jay Prince Jr. walked right past you. He ain't even help. And you ain't even say nothing. Like, what's going on with that? You down with mob ties? That's why? You ain't say nothing to Jay Prince Jr.? You scared? What's going on, fam? Quality control got your tongue? Something wrong? You can't speak? You mean to tell me when you a multi-millionaire, you still can't speak? So let me get this straight, bro. You got money. You got money and you still can't speak like a man. You still can't talk. I don't get this, fam. So you got bread to buy designer, to buy fancy cars, to take trips and all sorts of vacations. But you don't got the ability to speak like a man on camera, to talk about what happened to your nephew. This message is for you, bro. You need to come out in the public. Stop hiding. Because everybody being all emotional, not me. I don't got time for that. Yeah, I heard your song. Sounds all sentimental, but I'm not feeling that. You got to come correct. You got to come out in the public and speak like a man. You were there. You were right there. So you saw what went down. We not letting up. What happened to your nephew? Because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that he just disappeared and he just got shot and you don't know nothing and you're just mourning the loss. I'm not buying that one, fam. This is craziness, man. Well, we got to talk about this one, man. So how everybody doing out there in the chat? You know what I mean? If you're now joining in, we talking about a message to Quavo. Because, you know, somebody got to give him a message. Because it seemed like he sleep. And it seemed like all these cats in the industry, they're all under contracts. They all scared. None of them could talk. None of them are real men. Real men hold men accountable and say, hold on, fam. You were there. You were right there with your nephew. What happened? You were right there. So you don't know who did it? You don't know who had the burner? You don't know who pulled out the gun, Quavo? You gonna tell me you don't know? Bro, you know who did it. And if you ain't talking to these people, fam, you a coward, fam. You need to come out in the public like a man and talk about what happened to Takeoff. And stop hiding. His fans need answers. And you're not doing nothing. Instead, you're putting out songs. Nobody don't care about that song, bro. All these people doing reactionary videos, trying to build you up to kind of help you to get back in the game. I'm not buying none of that. And all of you people out there in these YouTube streets doing all these reactionary videos, you're being used by the devil, fam. Because what really supposed to be going down is y'all supposed to be making videos questioning this dude on what happened to Takeoff. That's what y'all supposed to be doing. Not playing no song talking about, well, you know, I want to give my reaction to his new song. Fam, what about the reaction to what happened at the bowling alley? What about that situation? Where's your reaction about that? Where's your reaction on what he's not doing? Why fam is not looking at the situation saying, Dad, this is my nephew. Let me come out in the public and address the fans that had a lot of love for Takeoff. Let me do that. No, he's not doing that. So why y'all supporting the music for? Why y'all showing this dude this kind of love when he's not deserving of this? Not after the death of Takeoff. Nah, he got an answer for this one because he's to blame. You saw my last stream, the police blamed your boy French Montana for the shooting that caused 10 people got shot. 10. Did they deserve that? See, if French would have went through the proper protocols, this would have never happened. And just like they blamed him, it's the same way I blame Quavo for the death of Takeoff. And you may not like that. I really don't care. Somebody got to hold him accountable because nobody's talking. J. Prince Jr. haven't made not one video addressing the situation with Takeoff. Not one video. When I tell you, you industry cats is evil, it's sad, bro. Nobody should be supporting you right now, Quavo. None. Because you know why? You not talking. So if you not talking, people shouldn't be looking at your videos. People shouldn't be spending no money on your music. Nothing. Why? Takeoff is gone. You ain't addressed nothing. You ain't addressing none of the issues. This is not cool, fam. This man is underground while you still living. You still having a good time. You out here living your life and he's underground. And we just supposed to accept your song and say, well, wow, that's a sad song. Nah, the song is not sad. You're sad, bro. You're sad because you're not man enough to come out in the public and address the issues pertaining to your nephew, one in whom you're supposed to love. But you're not doing anything about it. Instead, you're on you've been on AWOL 2 months and haven't addressed the issue. That's a sad situation, bro. Who did it, bro? Did you line up your nephew? Did you sell him out, bro? You sacrificed your own nephew, bro. It's eating you alive, right? I know. All them industry cats, they trying to make you feel good about what you did, right? See, the reason why I gotta say that you did it is because you ain't addressing it. And as long as you ain't addressing it, bro, you did it. I don't care what nobody say. You did it, bro. You did it. That's right. Yeah. You're the one who took him out. You took him out, right? Was it worth it? Now he's not here. How you gonna do the music now? How you gonna get that flow? How you gonna get those lyrics? Because I know it was Takeoff that most likely was writing those lyrics. And I hope you don't have his material, because I'm pretty sure every artist have a book with all their songs, future rap songs. Let me guess, you about to take all his material, right? See, I can read you. See, right now, you know what you're saying in your heart? You're like, dag, bro, how in the world are you able to find that out? Only me know that. Yeah, I know, because I'm in the spirit, bro. And I can see it now. You most likely have a book that Takeoff had all his songs written in, all his future ideas. Bro probably had like 100 songs, 300, 500 songs that he written up already. And you about to go take all those songs, right? And rap them, right? And make it look like it's yours, right? Now that he gone, right? He don't need it, right? See, I can read you. I can read your whole plan, bro. So you don't got nothing to say about J. Prince Jr., right? You don't got nothing to say about any of the stories that transpired for the last 2 months regarding the case. Why is it that nobody interviewed you yet? Why is it that no prominent social media personality, why nobody haven't interviewed you? Quavo, why nobody ain't interviewed you yet? Why is it that no news media interviewed you yet? Come on. What's going on? Let me get it. Quality control told you not to speak? Is that it? Cat got your tongue? Who did it, bro? Because I believe you did it. Out of everybody that's involved in this situation that happened at that bowling alley, I blame you 100%. I blame you for his death, bro. You. And guess what, bro? You're gonna never feel good about yourself until you get on camera and talk like a man. You're never gonna feel good about yourself. Never. No amount of publicity, no amount of people giving you praise because of your song, nothing's gonna make you feel good. It's gonna eat at your heart, day in, day out. You know why? Because you don't wanna confess. You were right there. You saw him on the ground, and you ain't do nothing about it. In the search warrant, it says that your boy Clark had the burner in his hand. So you seen it. You seen it. You saw when he walked around the House of Blues. It's in the paperwork. And the paperwork says that he walked right back to the bowling alley. So he walked right past you. So how is it that he walked past you and you ain't get clapped? I'm trying to figure this out. Like, Takeoff didn't do no arguing. Takeoff wasn't beefing with nobody. So how is it that he get clapped and you didn't? You need to answer for that, fam. See, everybody else in these streets, they acting like they can't see. Maybe they on payroll. Maybe somebody paid them off to not talk about you. Maybe they know certain people in the industry and they don't wanna cross nobody the wrong way because of their affiliations. I'm not affiliated with nobody, so I can ask you the questions. Who did it? Did you do it? Because you a suspect, you were there. And you're not showing the signs of a loved one that cared about Takeoff. I haven't seen you not one time publicly talk about justice for Takeoff. You haven't said nothing. You've been hiding. What's going on with that? You don't got nothing to say? But you want us to accept your music, though. You want us to buy your future albums. I'm not buying anything, bro. See, you took that man to Fifth Ward where multimillionaires don't belong. You don't belong there, bro. You lined them up. Just come on out. That's the only way your heart is going to be clean. See, I know that you had involvement with that man getting deleted. I know. You know that I know you did it. And if you know who did it, that would make you guilty too. You don't got nothing to say about Migos bands. The paperwork says that Migos bands punched your boy Lil Cam in the face because he thought that he was gonna rob you. Why Migos bands wasn't protecting Takeoff? And if Clark is the alleged shooter, why Migos bands didn't clap back at them? Why he ain't do nothing to Clark? See, Quavo, you're guilty, bro. You're guilty. It's so sad how the public is delusional. They can't see through the smoke and mirrors. I'm the only one that can see. I'm the only one holding you accountable. On social media, I'm the only one. So I know you watching. I know you watching this video. You up right now, watching the live. Why you do it for, bro? And why you ain't talking? By the pure fact you not talking, you guilty. You mean to tell me if you got kids, somebody clap one of your kids, you gonna tell me you don't got nothing to say? You gonna stay quiet? There ain't gonna be no vindication? Did you really have love for Takeoff? Yes or no? Did Quavo really have love for Takeoff? I don't think you had love for the brother, bro. I don't think you had love for the cat. Because you're not showing it. You're not showing no love. 2 months. It's about to be 2.5 months. You ain't speak yet about what happened. You ain't coming to the public and say, look, fam, I just want to talk to the fans. I know Takeoff is not here. I feel bad about what happened. I took him down there. I take full responsibility for that. I'm working with the investigators to bring justice. You ain't even doing that, bro. You ain't showing no remorse. You ain't showing no care. It's not always what you do, but it's what you don't do. It's what you don't do that speak loud. And I don't see you doing I don't see you doing the normal things that a family member would do. When we look at the Shanquella situation, they still fighting for justice. It's like everybody forgot about Shanquella. But when that situation happened, what did the family do? The family was seeking justice, right? The family was seeking justice for Shanquella. So why you're not seeking justice for Takeoff? Why I don't see you talking about it, promoting it, making t-shirts, justice for Takeoff, campaigning for justice for Takeoff? I don't understand why nobody can't see this. So we're just gonna forget about Takeoff. We're gonna act like he didn't exist. That's what we're gonna do. Y'all can't see that there's a problem? Y'all can't see that this brother is in hiding? Quavo, this is a message to you, bro. Come out in the public and talk about Takeoff. Who did it? What you know? What happened? You were there. You were right there. You saw the shooter. Why you not talking? It's because you lined him up, bro. You lined him up, fam. Why you do it for, bro? How you gonna line him up? How you gonna line up your own nephew, bro? You lined this brother up, fam? For what? You were beefing with him behind the scenes? Cause that's how it looked, bro. I'm just calling it for what it is. It looked like you did it, bro. There's no other logical explanation for this one. In all of my videos, I've been putting the puzzles together and it's like, it all comes back to you. Why you do it for? You're not addressing nothing. You made a deal with the devil, bro. You did, right? You made a deal with Satan, right? You took the oath, right? Blood sacrifice ritual, right? You're trying to get over it, right? That's why you were hanging out with Diddy. You were trying to hang out with them cats so that they can help you deal with the pain. Not the pain of losing Takeoff, because if you blood sacrifice him, you knew exactly what you were doing. The pain that you dealing with that everybody are blind about, the pain that you feel is not the loss of Takeoff. It's the pain of regret of knowing what you did. It's the pain of knowing that you went through with the sacrifices. You did the unthinkable. And just to know that you did it, it's eating you alive today. And that's the pain that you feel. So when people look at you and they're like, man, Quavo is mourning. Nah, you're not mourning. You're having buyer's remorse because you know what you did. Yeah. See, I can read you. Look. I can read between the facial expressions, your song. Remember, at the end of your song, what did you do? You said, "Take, I'm sorry." Now, why would you say that? Why would you say, "Take, I'm sorry"? At the end of your song, you said, "Take, I'm sorry." Last time I checked, the only people that say they sorry is people that did wrong. I'm not gonna apologize unless I did something wrong. You said, "I'm sorry, bro." So that mean you confessing, bro, that you did it. I know you did it, bro. So now that we know, because your song is your confession, you said, "Take, I'm sorry." You ain't say that in video. You didn't come out in the public to the fans and say, "I'm sorry." You ain't come out into the spotlight. You still in hiding, bro. Something wrong with this, man. You're gonna have to come out, man. You putting out that song the way you did was wrong, bro. You should have never did that. That song made you look more guilty. Because I'm saying to myself, you had time. You had time to go in the booth. You had time to go in the booth to do various takes of a song. But you ain't have no time to come on social media and address the issues regarding your nephew. That's foul, bro. That mean it's not about Takeoff. It's about the music. You happy that he gone, bro. That's what it is. So let me get this straight, bro. You happy that Takeoff is gone, bro? You ain't fighting for his justice? If Clark did it, why you ain't in the public addressing that? Why you ain't in the public saying, hey, everybody, I'm just so thankful that they, you know what I'm saying, they got the killer, they got the guy. I'm just overwhelmed. Thanks for the prayers. You know, they got the killer. You ain't even doing that. You're not showing no emotion. That's how I know you guilty, bro. See, I understand how the industry works. You lined up your nephew, fam. You lined him up. Was it worth it, bro? Was it worth it? Look at the nightmares you having. Look at the nightmares you having. Demons are in your dreams right now, bro. Demons. You're seeing things. You realize that your soul is required for you now, right? You know that, right? You're going to have to give up that soul eventually. Because by you blood sacrifice and Takeoff, your soul is required now. You do know that's a part of the rituals, right? Once you go through with the sacrifices, your soul is required of you now. So the only way out of this one is you got to repent. Now, it's going to be a little crazy for you because if you come out and you break the oath, you know what happens next, right? It's over. Like, you're going to get deleted. The industry going to delete you. But if you come out and confess your sins and make it very clear that you know what's up, you can regain your soul through the Most High. That's the only way, because you sold your soul. When you were over there with Diddy, you look soulless. You look like you lost your soul. For what? Fortune and fame? You happy now? Takeoff is underground. He in a box. He in the box with the worms. When he supposed to be in the studio making new tracks. You took that away from him. He was 28. You took that away from him. He ain't have a chance to build a family. You took that away from him. You brought him to that place. You brought him to Fifth Ward. You ain't even speaking about this man. You ain't even honoring this man. What kind of uncle are you, bro? You're not even honoring this brother's legacy to even keep his name in the public light. You're trying to move on. You're trying to get back to your life. See, I already done see the writing on the wall. You and your boy Offset, y'all gonna link up, right? I already talked about this in my beginning videos. Y'all gonna eventually come back together. Yeah, I could read it. But it's not gonna be good. Not without Takeoff. Without Takeoff, there is no Migos. Without Takeoff, there is no Migos. Do you understand that? You'll never have success, bro. Not in this life. Without Takeoff. Because what you did was foul, bro. I know you did it. I know you did. I can look in your eyes and I can see the evil, bro. You did it. And that's why you're not speaking. And everybody else that was at that bowling alley, they were all playing their position because they all knew what was about to go down. Y'all all knew. Because I'm telling you straight up, you were the one that was arguing. So how your nephew get clapped? That mean the burners was pointing at him, not you. Nobody was pointing at you. They were pointing at him for a reason. That was a hit. And you orchestrated it. Why? Because you ain't talking about it. And by the pure fact you not talking about it, you guilty, bro. Because if that was my nephew, I'll be talking about it. I'll be on camera addressing the situation, taking accountability for my actions on bringing them there, as well as keeping the general public up to speed on what's going down. That way, any of the wrong information that's published, I'm there to correct it. Why? Because I was there. But you're not doing that. So I'm holding you accountable for Takeoff getting deleted. And I don't care how anybody feel. I'm not gonna be emotional like everybody else. 2 months and you ain't say nothing. 2 months. This man's spirit been crying out for justice. Not one time have you come into the public to say, yo, this is what I know. This is what I saw. This is who was there. You ain't say nothing, bro. Why? You know why? Because you got something to do with it. And you trying your best to let it go away. You're hoping that somehow, with that new song you made, people gonna forget about all of this and you're gonna be able to move on, make new music, and rock out. But nah, not while I'm here. I'm gonna hold you accountable. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna hold you accountable. So you can post all the baby pictures. Nobody cares about that. Stop all that sentimental stuff and be a man, bro. Come out in the public and address the issues. Clark just got bail. He chilling. And he gonna most likely not serve no time in prison. So where's the real justice for Takeoff if you're not speaking? It's crazy, man. This is a crazy situation, y'all. The way this thing is, man. The way this thing is out here, it's just crazy. How he's literally in hiding, acting like he don't know what's going on. Now imagine you have family members that got deleted at a party. You were there. Police show up. You don't know nothing. Everybody in the hood is looking at you like, bro, Derek was with you. What happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened. What do you mean you don't know, bro? That was your nephew. How you don't know? Nah, I don't know, fam. It's like, I don't know. Listen, let's go through the rundown. You listening, Quavo? Let's go through the rundown. Let's bring back memories. You hit up J. Prince Jr. Y'all got the invite. Y'all got the green light. You checked in, right? You go down. Y'all go to a basketball game. Then you go to the private party. It's Halloween time. Y'all rolling dice. You winning money, losing money. The temperature in the room is high. You got a bunch of ninjas in this house. Y'all ain't peeping the game. Y'all ain't reading the signs. You got all of these hood ninjas in there, killers, drug dealers, shooters. But you in there with your nephew in a hostile working environment. One thing led to another. You arguing with these cats about basketball or whatever the case is. You say, let we go before I hurt someone. Okay. They clap your nephew. Why you ain't hurting nobody? Talk to me about that. Why you ain't hurting nobody? I'm holding you to your words, bro. You said, let we go before I hurt someone. Okay. You said all of that. They clap your nephew. Now he gone. You still quiet? You ain't doing nothing about it? Why? What's going on? What's happening? Why the investigators ain't talking to you? Why the chief of police ain't talking to you? Y'all in the public don't see this as rather strange? That nobody interviewed Quavo since the shooting? Nobody ain't interviewed the Prince family? They just all act like we don't know where the bullets came from, but they were all there. To all you people that were at the bowling alley, shame on you. All of you will have your part in the lake of fire and brimstone. All of you. You know why? Because ain't none of you showing no love to Takeoff. Ain't none of you coming in the public to talk about what you know. So none of you can sleep at night. I'm talking to all of you, male and female. If you were there, you saw what went down. Being that you were there and you ain't speaking about it, you're gonna have your part in the lake of fire and brimstone. You know why? Because you guilty. None of you got love for Takeoff. How you were there, you got your cell phone footage, but you send that to TMZ. You send the footage to TMZ, but you ain't send the real footage to the bloggers, the people that can put out the real story. You send it to TMZ so they can edit the footage and give us bits and pieces rather than giving us the truth. And to all the people that send TMZ video, why y'all ain't showing y'all face? You know why? Because you a coward. You a coward, and you most likely got a check from TMZ from turning in that footage. Yeah. They got a check, bro. I'm telling you, they got a check, man. All the people that sent footage into TMZ, they all got a check. They got a check, bro. They didn't send that in for free. I'm telling you straight up and down. They didn't send that in for free, man. They did Takeoff dirty, y'all. This is why I'm telling you, man, as a people, y'all gotta stop playing. Stop being emotional, man. All you YouTubers doing all these reaction videos with Quavo's song, man, shame on y'all, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, fam. Y'all supposed to be out here asking questions. Y'all supposed to be like, nah, we ain't supporting this, bro. You supposed to be making a reaction video with a screenshot of his music video and say, yo, fam, we not with this, fam. You need to talk to us about Takeoff. What you know? What's your reaction about that? You need to be asking Quavo to give his reaction on what happened that night. That's what the public want to hear. We want to hear the real story on what happened. What happened that led up to the events. Because normally, when things like this happen, you see people get interviewed. People get interviewed and they talk about these things, but for some odd reason, Quavo didn't get no interview. Quavo didn't get no interview, y'all. Y'all don't think that's suspect? Nobody contacted Quavo to do an interview. And I'm sure they probably did. And they denied it. Why? Is it his affiliation with mob ties? You don't got no love for Takeoff, bro. I can guarantee it. You never had love for that brother, man. And you make that song and you post it as if though these are your real sentiments. But you can't share those sentiments on camera. You put it in an audio recording that you did in private, but you can't come on camera and talk about your love for Takeoff. Why you did it for, bro? Why you set him up? For the money? This is sad, bro. The things people will do for money, man. This entire investigation, we haven't heard nothing from you. Nothing. From when Lil Cam had some gun charge or something with some gun, you ain't have nothing to say. This is crazy. How you gonna live with yourself now? You really think that it's over, right? You really think that these blood sacrifices is just that simple, right? Nah, it's gonna eat at your heart, fam. It's gonna eat at your heart. You're not gonna be able to rest. And you know, Takeoff was the type of brother that had a relationship with the Most High, you know. I can tell. He might have been in that world, in the game and music business, but Takeoff had a relationship with the Most High. You could see it in his demeanor. You could see it in the way he carried himself. But Quavo, you don't have a relationship with the Most High. You don't. You have a relationship with Satan. That is why Takeoff was deleted. Because y'all recognized that he was the one that had the pure spirit. And he was surrounded by devils. And y'all couldn't deal with that. Sad, man. But hey, man. What is done in the dark is going to come to the light, fam. You do know that, right? Because remember, a lot of people think that your boy Clark is the fall guy. We talked about that already. If he's the fall guy, why would his attorneys be fighting for bail? Why would they be fighting to get him out on bail if he's the fall guy? He'll just take the rap and do his hard time. So obviously, somebody's trying to set him up to make him look like the killer. And it could be you. Could have been you that took him out. We need to see that footage. See what really happened. Could have been Migos bands that took him out. Could have been Lil Cam that took him out. They said he had a gun. How do we know Lil Cam ain't do it? The rumor was he did it from the beginning. Nobody didn't even know who Clark was. But you don't got nothing to say. You quiet on this one. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy stuff, man. All the industry cats are quiet. Nobody in the industry is giving you no pushback. Nobody in the industry is saying, hey, Quavo, let me holla at you, bro. What happened at that bowling alley, man? What happened? You don't got nothing to say? This was your nephew, bro. You ain't see nothing? Your eyes was closed? Come on, man. You know who did it. Quavo, look. You know who did it. Right? You know who did it. You seen them eye to eye. But you ain't saying nothing. Why? Because you're a part of it, bro. You a part of it. That's why you're not saying nothing. This is why Offset left the group. Because y'all were always beefing. Yeah. That's why he left the group. And I'm hearing rumor is his wife did something, I guess, to buy him out of his contract. I don't know if that's true, but this is what I'm hearing in the streets. Made some deal with quality control to get him out of his contract so he could be out of the group. Because you just can't get out the group. Something had to happen for that to go down. So, I don't know. This could have been a situation where Quavo may have not wanted to be with the group. He wanted to go solo, but based on the contract, you can't really separate. Probably figure, hey, I know a way out of this contract. Take my nephew out, now I'm solo. Now I'm good. Science Girl said Cardi B got him out. That's what I've been hearing. Yeah, we know she with the powers that be. She's definitely with them. And Offset is with Satan. Offset is the most toxic, or should I say Offset was the most toxic of the Migos. So you had something sort of like the good, the bad, the ugly. Takeoff was the good, Quavo was the bad, Offset was the ugly. So it's not looking good, man. Quavo, this message is for you, bro. You need to come out, confess what you know, turn yourself in if need be. Turn yourself in. If you know you orchestrated it and you plot it, my advice to you is turn yourself in. Just come out with a public statement. Let the people know, look, I was jealous. I did what I had to do, but I'm going to turn myself into the authorities. Turn yourself in and do the right thing for Takeoff. Because I know you're involved. It's just that the way you guys did what y'all did to the public, you just look like a guy that's mourning the loss of your nephew. But I know you're not mourning anything. You're happy. Because you're not fighting for his justice. That's a clear indicator when somebody's happy. By the pure fact you're not fighting for the man's justice, and you're not talking about mob ties, you're not talking about the Prince family, you're not addressing the issues, you're not talking about, yo, who killed my nephew? You're not addressing nothing publicly. If that's your nephew and he got gunned down, you're supposed to be on camera talking about these things. You're not. You're not, because you're most likely involved. And if you were to talk, it's gonna only make things worse. That's why you're not speaking. If you say one word, they're gonna take you out. I can read through it, bro. Because no family member is going to sit by and watch their relatives get smoked and you ain't doing nothing about it. You're going to do something about that, man. So, hey, that's all I'm going to say on the situation, man. Sad situation here, man. Over 2.5 months, and this dude still ain't out in the public talking about it. Yeah, he out partying, having a good old time, while Takeoff is underground. Well, it can only be snitching if he's a part of it. So your comment makes sense. When you said don't, let me see. You said don't want to snitch. It could be that he don't want to snitch because, again, in order for it to be snitching, you would have had to be involved. You get it? So that's the only way. The only way it could be snitching is if he's involved. If he's not involved and he's innocent, it's not snitching. If he wasn't a part of any orchestrated hit on Takeoff, it's not snitching if he was to talk. Yeah, who the masters belong to? Did the record label collect the insurance off of Takeoff? Because they're going to be able to collect insurance. It's going to be a wrongful death situation due to gun violence. They don't know what happened, but the record company is going to be able to collect insurance off of his death. So it's crazy when you think about it. Like, man, who's benefiting? Is that Pierre guy benefiting from it? Telling you, man, this is crazy. And like I said, man, if you do your investigation on Aaliyah, when Aaliyah passed away, after they blood sacrificed her, because Aaliyah's death was in fact a blood sacrifice. They lined up that plane. They did everything that they had to do, and they took her out. It is said that they got the insurance from her situation, and I don't know who actually was the beneficiary, but I'm hearing that, and I don't know if it's 100% facts or not, so I'm just speculating based off what I'm hearing, but I'm hearing like we're talking about more than $50 million, man. Insurance money. It's crazy. There you go. Washington. Washington got the number right there. 90 million. Remember, when Aaliyah got deleted, she was in her prime. She was blowing up. Timbaland was her producer. That's when Timbo was hot with the tracks. Still is. But I'm saying when he came into the game with Aaliyah, Genuine, and all these other artists, Missy and them, when he had Aaliyah and this and that one, she was blowing up big time. She had the movie thing going. Remember, and here's another thing, fam, y'all forgetting. A lot of y'all forgetting this one piece. Remember the movie Queen of the Dam? Peep that. Blood sacrifice, man. Anytime they make these movies, somebody got to get offered up. So it's not just the music industry, it's also the movie industry as well. She didn't even get to see her own movie. I think the movie is called Queen of the Dam. I'm not sure if that's the proper name. If you watch it, look it up. I think the movie is called Queen of the Dam. I'm not sure put a 1 if that's the correct name, because I want to make sure I got it right. I don't know if that's the correct name, but I think it's Queen of the Dam. And she was in that movie. Her acting job was actually good. She did a good job in the movie. And a lot of people, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. A lot of people, so I got it right, Queen of the Dam? All right, cool. A lot of people was disappointed with Aaliyah when she did the movie Queen of the Dam. A lot of people were outraged. I'm gonna explain why. Because Aaliyah always been clean. She always been like the princess. Spotless. You never heard of no drama with her. You never seen her, doing anything crazy. So when they seen her doing that movie with vampires and all that other type of creepy stuff, they were looking at her sideways, because they was like, damn, she's in that industry now in Hollywood. They're gonna make her take the oath. They're gonna do a blood sacrifice. People were worried about her, because I was watching her whole career as it unfold. And when she got up to that movie, Queen of the Dam, I didn't like what I was seeing. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I didn't like what I was seeing. I was like, a movie is a movie, but I knew what happens. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you do your research on this, I guarantee you it's gonna shock you. Every movie in Hollywood, someone dies. Look it up. Every time they shoot a film, somebody dies. Somebody is always sacrificed, man. So in her situation, I don't know. It's crazy, man. I mean, the song that Diddy made for Biggie, when Biggie passed, I ain't gonna lie, that song was dope. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You can't knock Diddy for like the talent and whatnot. You know what I mean? Even though he's with Satan, the song that he did for Biggie, that song was definitely dope. You know what I mean? And it had that sample from a song that we all know from back in the day. So it's crazy, man. Somebody said, hold on, let me get the history. Somebody said the movie. Rose said the movie was a novel of Anne Rice, a vampire movie, was the Queen of the Vampires. Oh, so it was actually a novel. And they turned it into a movie. Blood sacrifices are real, fam. You got to look this stuff up. It's not about if I believe in it. To believe in something is irrelevant. That's not the point. The point is, this is what they do in the industry. This is what they do. You understand? You got to work with Satan. And that is how they gain fortune and fame. I'm talking about when you want to go to that level, that next level, you got to go through the rituals. It's not about believing in it. That's like saying you believe in God, like you worship it, like you practice it. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about what is reality. It's just like there is such thing as witchcraft. There is such thing as sorcery, spells. These things are real. It's not a game. It's not a matter of believing in it. It's the point of this is real, you know? That's why a person got to be in tune with the Most High, so that when everybody else is doing their magic and doing their spells, none of that stuff affect them. You know, people could be out there doing all sorts of spells and whatnot on the righteous. It's not going to work. You know, it's not gonna work because you're connected to the Most High. It's just like we put spells on ourselves every day. Like people, I seen an actual video where you had some woman talking about it. I ain't trying to take credit for it, but I saw a video where you had a woman and she was talking about how we put spells on ourselves every day. And you got to know how to break those spells. Like, for example, what do you tell people when you go to work first thing in the day? Put it in the chat. What are you accustomed to saying? Let's see what people say. Yeah, some people don't believe in the blood sacrifices and how the industry is, you know. All right. Now notice what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying good morning, right? Well, when you think about what happens, what do you do when someone die that you love? Put it in the chat. There you go. Let me see. Ahamed, Hamed, got it. Good morning. There you go. You're putting curses on your own self. You're literally talking about morning. You're getting up every morning confessing morning. These are curses in the English alphabet, in the English language, that subliminally you put curses on yourself every day. Right? And this is what happened. you know? It's like something else the person had put out there, because I had seen the video. It's a lot of curses that people put on themselves and they don't really know. Like, let's say, for example, when you get up, or how can I say? When you get up in the day, what is that called? If there's a fire and I try to get you up quick, what am I trying to do? What am I trying to do to you? Just to show you like how we utter words every day and don't realize, there you go. Wake. Now, what is awake associated with? There you go. You want somebody to wake you up, you're basically saying you're dead. Again, certain words we use every day and we don't realize it, but you know, hey, wake me up at 3 o'clock. When you say wake me up, you're basically saying that you're dead. And you need somebody to wake you up. Wake you up. When you go to a wake, it's dealing with death. So, hey, yeah, the power of the tongue. That's why the scripture says death and life is in the power of the tongue. And a lot of us we've been tricked into just using words and we don't even realize what we do. It's just like when you sneeze. What do people say? Let's put it in the chat. You know? When you sneeze, what do people say? It's going to show you. I'm trying to show you. All right. Now, why are people saying God bless you after you sneeze? Why are they saying that? You know what the word bless mean? Bless mean empower to prosper. So if someone sneezes and you're saying God bless you, you're saying you want their sneeze to continue. Because the word bless mean empowered to prosper. So if you're sneezing, why would I want your sneeze to be empowered to prosper? I'm helping you to be defeated. Bless is a good word, but you're saying God bless you after somebody sneezes makes no sense. You're literally wanting them to continue to sneeze. You're not helping them to do better in terms of stopping. When you say bless you, every time somebody sneezes, you're saying empowered to prosper is that sneeze to continue to make you suffer. That's what you just said. I'm just letting you know, because there's no reason to be saying God bless you after somebody sneezes. Do you say God bless you after somebody coughs? Doesn't even make no sense. If somebody was to vomit, are you going to say God bless you after that? Do you know every time you sneeze, your heart stops? That's why sneezing is bad. Sneezing is not good. Some people think sneezing is bad. That's your body getting rid of something that you breathed in. You understand? Something is in your system and your body trying to get rid of it. If you repeatedly keep sneezing and sneezing, something is in you that don't belong there. You know? So, yeah, that was a little bit of class right there, but I'm gonna get on out of here, man. So, hey, we're gonna wrap this up. I'll be back later in the morning with another stream. I just wanted to talk about this issue with Takeoff, because he's not talking about these things in the public, and I think that is sad that it's been over 2.5 months almost 2.5 months, and he haven't addressed the issues regarding Takeoff's passing. And I think that that's disgusting that he's out here making music, but he's not out here speaking to bring justice to this brother. He's not giving the investigators no information. He's not giving them anything to help with the case. It's bad. And Takeoff didn't deserve that. We're talking about a man that was innocent and got gunned down for no reason. It ain't like somebody that had it coming. This is somebody that was innocent. Somebody that did no wrong. So why nobody ain't fighting for his justice in his camp? Where's the entourage of the Migos? Why none of those cats in the entourage is fighting for justice? None of them. Y'all can't see this? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I don't say bless you when anybody sneeze. I don't got time to say that, because all I'm doing is helping you to be defeated. Where do people get that tradition from? Have you ever looked up the origin of why people say that? No, of course you haven't. You just do it because you see other people do it, and this is a problem. Shouldn't do stuff like that. So, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe today. Ringo TV Reactions. You know what I'm saying? Putting in work, doing what we got to do. You know, addressing these issues so that people could be informed. Hopefully, Quavo confess his sins, come out in the public and let everybody know what went down so that Takeoff can get justice and do what they got to do. And shout out to everybody that support via the super chat. I appreciate everybody's support. You know what I mean? We're going to keep Takeoff name alive until he get that justice, fam. Because it's wrong. It's wrong because Quavo was right there. He was there. It ain't like he wasn't there and I'm talking about, oh yeah, you know, you're to blame. You made your nephew go down there. Nah, you were there with him. You were right there, bro. How you don't know what happened? So, hey, it is what it is, man. So y'all be safe out there. It is what it is. Do what y'all gotta do. I'm gonna get up on out of here and do what I gotta do. Yeah, he know who shot him. He knows. Trust me, he knows. He know who did it, and he don't want to say. And I think that that right there is dangerous. Because it's like, if you're hanging around somebody like Quavo and something was to go down, he ain't gonna do nothing to help. That's what I'm trying to show you. This is the kind of man he is. His lack of speaking on behalf of his nephew is a clear indicator of what he would do in another situation. He's not gonna say nothing. He's not gonna help you. Your family will be struggling that you passed away and he's gonna literally stay quiet. That's dangerous. I wouldn't want to be around nobody like Quavo. Just keeping it a buck. So anyway, y'all take care. Ringo TV Reactions, we signing off. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe today. Click that notification bell so that you can be notified when we go live. And do what you gotta do, man. So yeah, peace again to everybody that support via Super Chat, Cash App. I'm gonna see if I can get me some app so that when you Super Chat or whatever, you can see it appear on the screen. If you Cash App or whatever the case is, it'll appear on the screen that way. You know what I'm saying? You can see that you donated and whatnot, because I can't keep confessing everybody's name and shouting everybody out 1,000 times. I can't do that. I'm just being honest. And it just takes away from the stream because I have to stop every single minute. So if you support hopefully it's from your heart and not because you want a shout out. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, hit me up on Instagram and be like, hey, Ringo, I'm giving you this bread for a shout out. That way it's a transaction. But if you support, it's from the heart, hopefully. So I'm gonna see if I can get that going. It's a lot of things that I gotta do behind the scenes, but I gotta go set all of that stuff up. So that's about it. Again, y'all be safe out there. We gonna be back later in the day with more content, more issues, more information. So that's about it. Peace to the mods. Peace to everybody in the building. Y'all be safe out there. And it is what it is. R.I.P. Takeoff. Quavo, you better do what's right. Because you dirty, bro. You need to confess your sins and talk about what went down. You supposed to show your nephew love, man. And I ain't seen no love displayed yet. You had to read from a paper at his funeral, bro. A 3-page letter. You had to read. Why are you reading from a letter, fam? You supposed to be speaking from the heart. From the heart. This is somebody that you grew up with in the sandbox. You reading from a letter, bro. That's sad. Come on camera and speak from the heart and let the world know what took place at that bowling alley. Bring closure to the fans. Takeoff had fans, bro. Takeoff had real fans that supported him. And you owe it to those fans to talk about what went down. And by the pure fact you're not talking, you guilty, bro, in my opinion. I'm out of here, fam. It is what it is. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100%